Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to not only log on your kids to Rosetta Stone, but also to see, their grades later on at the end of the marking period. So I actually have I have mine bookmarked up here, and I'm going to show you one here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I'm going to sign out because I think I'm in a student's name. So what's going to happen is I'll give you the username and the password for your campus so that you can access what they call you can save it also to make it a little bit easier for you. I'm not going to do that though. To something called Rosetta Stone Manager. So what I'm going to do is, along with the email, you'll see you have a username and a password, and that password is going to let you pretty much log on as a teacher every time. And what first thing when you want to log on as a teacher, what you're going to do is you're going to hit Launch Rosetta Stone Manager. Okay, and this is kind of like the this is the teacher's version of it. It's like the database online of all your students' information. All right, once it loads up, it's going to look like this, and you're going to go to Reports at the top. And then you're going to come down here to Learner Curriculum Report. And you're going to hit View. And then what you have to do is you actually have to put a kid's name in. And it says just, their first name. I think you only have to put in like the first 3 letters too, let's say. And then you hit Show Learners. There we go. We're going to look at Bailey. And we're going to hit View. Now, this is everything that he's done on the program so far. And you can see the lessons that he's completed. If I scroll down, you'll see that some are in progress and some are not yet started. You might have some times where there'll be a couple that are in progress, but then eventually be completed. And you see you have the dates here when they're completed too. So you can see for the first marking period, which ended the 31st, he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, he had a lot. I'm not going to count all those, but you can see he's done a ton of lessons. And then what would happen is you would take this number right here, the 94.24, and that's what you'd put into real time. You'd put that in his grade, and then you'd see how many lessons that he's completed. Okay. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to I'm going to sign out, and I'm going to log on as Bailey to show you what happens. You take his first letter of his first name and then his last name. So B, that is his username and also his password. And you can save it so then he could just put in B Blackmeyer will come up, or if he puts in B Blackmeyer, the password will come up, so he doesn't have to do that every time. And once you log on, it's going to look kind of like it said before, but instead of saying Launch Rosetta Stone Manager, it's going to say Launch Rosetta Stone. This is the actual program. So it's going to load up. And then when you first start, it's going to ask these questions. It's going to ask you, gender, male, the language, or I'm sorry, the levels. If you're starting off, it should be level 1. Again, if you check my email, teachers, I'll talk to you about which level maybe to put kids in that have been in the program for a while. And then you're going to hit continue.
Welcome to the Rosetta Stone community of learners worldwide. To get you started, I'll take just a few minutes to introduce the powerful language learning method you'll...
Okay, so that will be the intro. Now what happens is I actually created 2 Baileys, so right now you can see he doesn't have any of these lessons done, but if we logged in under the other one, it would show all the lessons that he's done. But I just wanted to show you, like, if a new student, this is what happens. So you would go to the first one, would be pronunciation. And right now what happens is I don't have a microphone plugged in, but they'd actually ask you, they'd say which one you want to click. You could actually do the built-in microphone, and then it's going to say continue. And then it's going to ask you to put the headset on, like for example, and then hit continue, and you're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, obviously I don't have my microphone set up, so it's not going to do it. But once you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you'll hear a little ding. And then it'll let you start the actual lesson. But overall, this is it. This is the actual program. They'd start it. If they are in the middle of a lesson, they can stop it. They can actually skip around too, which is good. If you see one starting to get frustrated for them, you can always have them stop it. And that's it. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll try to do my best to answer them for you.